Right, hello and welcome back to Rev Solution. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, click the bell for your notifications, and don't forget, give us a big thumbs up. Today we'll be looking at the Delkevic exhaust, which is going on to the Honda CBF 1000. So let's get this exhaust open and show you what we've got. Right, so we've got an exhaust hanger. It's got a cover over that so it doesn't get scratched up, which is nice. Got the link pipe, a washer, got some exhaust paste. Okay, and now for the exhaust. So let's get this out. Here's the exhaust. That is a really nice shiny exhaust. It's going to look so much better on the motorcycle than the standard Honda one. What else do we have? So we got quite a few stickers here. Business cards, a rubber gasket to go around the bracket. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, I've already got the exhaust off. We'll cut to the video of me taking the exhaust off now. Right, so we need to get rid of this whole exhaust system now. So let's crack out the tools. I think what we're going to do to start with is try and take off this heat shield to allow me access behind the actual heat shield so I can get to the bolts holding the exhaust on. Last bolt here, which is a little bit difficult to get to because the foot peg is in the way, so I think we might be able to get that off. Right, we're going to leave the heat shield on just for the time being. I can't get to that bolt at the moment, so we'll leave that where it is in situ, and we will now try and get the main bolt loosened, which holds the exhaust Jubilee clip on. Okay, so that is complete out. It's nice and loose. And get that exhaust Jubilee clip off. Right, now on this there's an exhaust servo which has got some pipes going off into the engine, so I'll need to disconnect that, and once that's disconnected I should then be able to remove the whole exhaust system. Right, now this is the main bolt that holds the exhaust onto the hanger. Now when you take this off, you want to support the exhaust slightly just to get the weight bearing off. Probably still need a bit more. Okay, that is the exhaust pretty much disconnected now from the bike, so just need to give it a bit of a wiggle. And off it comes, just like that. Okay, so as you can see, the exhaust servo is still connected down here, so what I need to do is disconnect that, but in order to remove the exhaust, really simple. Right, so what I need to do now is try and get the exhaust disconnected completely from the bike. These two cables run up and into the exhaust relay, so now I need to try and figure out how to disconnect these. So as you can see, the bike looks very nice without the massive exhaust on there. It's a bit different, but this exhaust, let me just show you it. That's massive. The size of that thing, it is a whopper. Absolutely massive. That is going to save so much weight. That weighs quite a bit, about 4 or 5 kilograms. Now, in order to actually take the servo off completely from the bike, I haven't been able to undo this clip here. However, you've basically got to undo the wire from this mechanism. It'll pop off, install the servo back onto the bike, and job done. Nice and easy. Right, I've managed to actually take the servo off, I've had to cut 2 little slits either side of the rubber which protects it. Just to get this off, there's a bolt that goes straight through the side there. Once that bolt is removed, you can just wiggle this off. It comes off nicely, and that is the exhaust completely off of the bike. Right, so next thing I need to do is get the servo put back onto its mounting bracket up here. Then once that's all done, we can go ahead and install the Delkevic exhaust. The servo is now back onto the bike. It takes a nice easy 8mm socket or a ratchet to get that off. Nice and easy. And we're back. So exhaust is off, ready to go. I've covered up the exhaust tips so no debris goes into it and causes any issues. I think there is a catalytic converter in there as well, because I can see a load more baffles. So that's handy to know nothing should have fallen down. Okay, so that goes on nice and easy, straight onto there. Now what I need to figure out is exactly how this is going to connect. Oh, look at that exhaust. That is a really nice looking exhaust, which is going to set this bike off big time. I'm really glad I've got this from the Delkevic website direct. It was $184.99. It's basically just a slip-on pipe, but it's also BSAU compliant, which is really handy because it means that you will not be getting a ticket for an exhaust that does not comply with British regulations. So that, and also an e-marking, is a big must if you want to avoid any fines whilst you're out on the road enjoying your bikes. So it's got an exhaust seam welded down this side, so this bit is going to go against the bike. You're going to have the Delkevic sat outside. All right, so we've got some exhaust gasket paste. Now we're going to put this all around, pop this on. Right, so what we're going to do is get the exhaust paste, just put some on my finger, rub that all around the exhaust system, which is already on the bike. It's just obviously going to create a nice seal so we get no leaks. Okay, so that is all on there, sealed, ready to go. So we're going to now, what I might do is put this on here. Okay, so that is pretty much how the exhaust is going to sit on the motorcycle. Okay, so we've got the Delkevic set on there, unsupported at the moment. All I need to do now is get the bracket, get the rubber, place it on, clamp it down, job done. Right, so what we're looking at doing now is getting this rubber section, placing it inside here. It should match up nicely. Yep, there we go. It's got a little groove on each edge, so it should just sit on there quite nice. Now you want to make sure this is on properly, because the last thing you want to do is scratch up the outside of this exhaust system. So now it's on, we can go ahead, place it around the exhaust. I think it's going to need a slight bit of adjustment. Now what you want to make sure you do when you go to install this exhaust is don't do this up really tight to begin with. You want to make sure there's a little bit of play in it so you can wiggle the exhaust around, which I've had to do. And there we have it, the Delkevic exhaust completely onto the Honda CBF 1000. Thank you for watching the installation of the Delkevic exhaust onto the Honda CBF 1000. If you haven't already, give us a big thumbs up and definitely hit that subscribe button for more content. I'll put in the link in the description below to the Delkevic website, so if you do want to have a look at this exhaust and price up for one for your own bike. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.